Alright, so this is how I fill up my trailer with water. It's got this submergible pump with a hose. It's just dangling the water by its cord with a power it, running it, and it is pulling 150 watts. And I'll show you the other end in a second. Here we have the other end, just adding to my massive rain puddle. And we're going to take this, put it around here. We're going to open up my fresh water intake. That's it. That's it. Filling her up. Got some bleach to add to it because it's lake water. We are actually almost full, but I'm going to top her up because I'm going to use this hose and get some temporary water into the cottage so that we don't have to keep bringing the water in ourselves. We got our, what is this thing called again? Our portable sewage tank, whatever that thing's called. I think it's like a rhino or something like that. How's it going, guys? It's going off grid, and I'm just going to give you guys a little update at the cottage. It is overcast, real bad. Just finished heavily raining for the past day, but we're doing pretty good for power. 13 volts, 11.5 amps coming in. SWI inverter still doing good. Running this fridge, this light, this LED light switch, and this light. And that's all it's running for now. I'll be running some wires upstairs and stuff just for some plugs, some outlets. But I'll just show you this. I just hooked up running water again. Just cold water from the lake, but it's pressurized to 35 psi. We don't have a drain yet, that's why we're using these bins. But yeah, so we have, at least we have some sort of running water, and I'll show you outside. And here we are outside here. We got our solar panels that are making all of our power. Those are, the two windows are going in eventually. And my little hodgepodge little system, just want to show anybody can get running water fairly simply, as long as they can get these key components. And that's it. Got a little RV pump. I think that's $35 off Amazon. Provides good enough pressure. You could even have a shower with it. It wouldn't be like a lot of pressure, but I mean, especially if you need to conserve water, this pump is great. This is just a little 12 volt. Oh, it's covered. 7 amp hour, 7 or 9 amp hour, I can't remember. A little battery. And we got this El Cheapo, but it works good. Power jack. I believe this is 2400 watt charge controller. This is PWM, not MPPT. The subscriber sent this to me from YouTube, and I would thank you because we are using it now. This is awesome. Something where you don't need high efficiency. All I have temporarily is that 20 watt panel and that 20 watt panel, and it's funny, it's not even showing any charge going into the battery because this thing is made for a lot more panels, not made for 40 watts, so it actually shows nothing. But it is working because I can see the battery is charging. It was at 12.6 a second ago. Come on, there we go. And now it's at 12.9. And if I unhook the battery, it goes straight up to 14 volts, which is perfect. So the whole system works really good. This only turns on when it notices pressure dropping on the high pressure side. This line is rated for 45 psi, and I am running 35 psi through it. So yeah, just a tiny little system, but it works pretty good. And I'm thinking that I might even split into this and run one to my camper, so I don't have to keep filling up the holding tanks. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Alright, so I have installed about 9.5 kilowatt hours of these BMW batteries out of a BMW car, 32 kilowatt pack. and I got about 9.5 kilowatt hours here. And we just got it crudely installed. It's just a bolting a bunch of ring terminals together here. And there's no BMS because my BMS wires do not reach everywhere. So this is going to be hooked up for a short period of time with no BMS. I am programming this MPPT eSmart 3 charge controller. I'm programming it so we only charge to like 4.05 volts, so we don't get close to overcharging one of the cells if it was slightly out, which is, these are very closely balanced cells. And yeah, and we're only discharging to like 3.5 or 3.6 volts, which is fairly dead, but you could go further, but I'm not going to do that again because there's no BMS. And we are using this Signier 6,000 watt split phase inverter. It's got 120 and 240. It is running the entire house. It's saying there's no input. AC input is abnormal because there's none coming in right now. Generator is off. We're using 3% load. Batteries are sitting at 54 volts. And yeah, just setting everything up here. The laptop, changing some parameters. And yeah, everything's working well. Give you a view. It's quite pretty out there. Yeah. Got some big trees that shade the solar, but that's okay. They're too nice to cut down. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys later. How's it going, guys? It's going off grid, and as you can see, today I am installing solar panels on the front of my camper because the way it's sitting here, where I like to park it, it faces south, which is this way, and it's a very cold, drizzly, rainy day. I got a big puddle to deal with where I'm working, and yeah, I just got a big mess because I got my new tank out that I'm playing with. I'm working in the rain putting this up, and I just shoved everything I have underneath the awning for now. The new Furman generator, I'll take you to it actually. Over here is doing amazing. That thing is awesome. I built that little thing that's for changing the oil, so I can put a cup underneath. It's got a little hole that you take a rubber thing out and the oil falls through the bottom. I already got 80 hours on that thing, the new one. It's working great. I'm anticipating having to put a spark plug in it soon. And yeah. We got still tons of garbage to clean up. That's still, that used to be the joist for the old cottage that fell down. And we got the new cottage up. That piece got to come down. It's actually holding the metal roof up. And yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's my old shower station. I'm taking that apart. We're just going to get a curtain to go across there so it's not so ugly with the plywood. And I'm going to put the plywood away. Well, let's get back to it. How's it going, guys? It's going off grid again, and we're inside the trailer. Here's the new charge controller making 500 plus watts. A little less now, getting cloudy. This one was at over 400 as well. This has flat panels facing straight up, 670 watts, and this has right now it's mounted on the front of my trailer, 530 watts of panels, and look at that, we're overproducing 560 watts there per second, producing more than rated. This one, the May Sky Blues definitely track faster than the eSmart 3s, that's for sure. These are actually really good. I avoided them at first because they just looked cheap to me. But these are really nice controllers for the price, they're very nice. You got the reliable 3000 watt inverter, BMS in there working good. There it's tracking, 0 watts tracking, and then comes back on. This one rarely drops out completely like that. I'm gonna get to my max again. I was at 1000 watts coming in. Let's see if we get there. Here we go. Oh, come on, so close. There we go. Going up there, 500 watts there. This one was at 400. There's 400 watts there. Anyways, we were hitting over 1000 watts earlier, but there is some cloud edge effect, so that's helping. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys later.